If you've got some outside space and like the thought of turning it into a mini farm, then consider keeping chickens. They're great pets for all the family to enjoy, and the eggs are a real bonus.
I like the idea of the eggs, but I'm not
Absolutely.
sure about keeping birds.
One a day you get from these. So if you've got 2 chickens, that's a dozen eggs a week, which is pretty good for a family.
But not good for your cholesterol.
No.
I mean, you could sell them and whatever. And then if you want to breed more chickens, Ruth has been researching this, haven't you?
No, you said to me, does it have to be fertilised? I said, an egg, you've got to have a cockerel, haven't you?
Yes, generally,
To fertilise,
But they'll lay without them, though, so,
yes. So this is Jemima.
This is Jemima, yep. So we're going to do a quick chicken check, quick health check. So
if this bites me, you're in. I've got this.
I always say with chickens you do a front check and then a back check. OK, so the front check is really looking at the beak and making sure that it's nice and clean, that there's no nasal discharge. So chickens are quite prone to respiratory disease, so it's really important to make sure that there's nothing coming out of that beak. And then you want to have a little feel of their crop, which is down here.
Their crop?
Their crop, yeah. So the crop is like a little kind of pouch that they keep food in. So in the morning it's going to be empty, but in the evening it's going to be quite full.
So what are you feeling for?
Just make sure it's nice and even, and you know there's no signs of problem. And also if there's any signs of blockage, they will smell at the front end as well. And then obviously just feel their breastbone, which is a really good indication of their weight and whether they've got a good healthy weight. So that's the front end of a chicken. And then on the back end, you're looking at the vent there. You're just making sure that there's no diarrhea, no discharge, nothing like that. And obviously the poo of chicken is a really good indicator of health. So you're looking at what comes out of the back end, and you're also looking at egg production as well, and how many eggs they're producing.
Could I show you something else? Chickens are the closest living relatives there are to dinosaurs. You know that?
Yeah, apparently.
Do you know that? They have the
every
same
day.
DNA as dinosaurs,
Good shot of the feet there as well, to make sure they're nice and healthy.
Would it be a nice pet? I mean, just as a pet, good for kids.
Absolutely, they're great for all the families.
Don't be ridiculous.
You can get the kids
Do you actually think a chicken knows and go, oh, going to cuddle up to you whatever, like a dog or a cat?
Well, I wouldn't, because I don't like birds very much, but...
So we've got some chicken coops, chicken houses here to have a look at.
So we were going to buy a couple of chickens, and we don't necessarily need a cockerel.
No.
We don't.
No,
you just have the chickens.
No, as long as you've got more than one.
Right. So this is good. This thing here.
This is a traditional coop.
Yeah.
This one here, it's about £129. And as you can see, this is suitable for about 2 or 3 chickens.
Ruth, watch out behind you there.
How much room do they need?
This is suitable for about 2 or 3. Yeah, and as you can see, it's got a nice elevated area where they can go to bed at night, and that's important.
So you could have a small courtyard and you could keep chickens.
Absolutely.
You don't need a big garden.
No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a slightly bigger one on this side here. This is called the Borton, and this is suitable to about 6 chickens. The principles are the same. They've got a nice area that they can escape to, which is raised off the ground, which is roosting.
So they can get out of there on their own, up to here?
There's a ladder that goes up there, and you can lock them in at night.
A ladder?
A little ladder that goes up there, and they will go away at night as well. Chickens are quite happy to go up and out of the way. But these are great because you can actually, with these ones, you can actually move them around. So if you've got a little bit of a bigger garden, you can actually move them around onto fresh grass so they can scratch and things like that.
What about feeding them? What do you feed them?
Generally on a diet of pellets, chickens are so cheap to keep, so it costs, even if you buy very high quality food, about £2 a week, you know, to feed your chickens. You can buy these big sacks of pellets, which are really, really good.
And then just straw in there?
Straw on the bottom, yeah, absolutely, and just keep it nice and clean, which keeps their feet nice and healthy.
And you've got these water things here as well.
Yeah, these are the water feeders. Obviously, you need to keep these nice and clear and fresh as well to make sure they've got fresh water.
And what's this, like a chicken pod down here?
This is a bit of a modern take on a chicken house. This is called the Eggloo. This is a little bit more expensive. It's about £450, but it's made of really good sturdy material here. I can actually open the front up there. You can see.
Is there a chicken in there?
There is. You can see there. And the good thing about these kind of things is that they're really easy to clean. It reminds me of a little bit of a toaster, actually, because you can actually pull out the back end area here.
The tray.
It pulls out, and it's dead easy to clean. And then, obviously, all of these have just got areas where you can just collect the eggs. And as you can see there, we've got the eggs.
Oh, Ruth, get that egg.
Stop it, I'm not touching. Stop it. I don't like touching birds. I would love the idea of collecting your own eggs.
Dead easy, and that's a great thing for kids to do as well.
I'm going to need that.
You can use that for the cooking section.
Oh, chicken alert. Chicken coming out.
Part of my pork schnitzel.
Chicken out.
Yes.
Oh,
But
hello.
as you can see, it's great for the kids, and the kids can actually have a real part in collecting the eggs, and it's a real family thing to do. So
you like the idea of then
love
more
it,
of us keeping
yeah,
chickens?
There's 500,000 people in the UK now have got chickens, and it doesn't matter if you've even got a little bit of outside space in the city, you can still keep them.
And where would you buy them?
Well, you can get them from breeders.
Yeah.
These are all hybrids here, so they've been picked for their good egg production. But you can also rescue them from battery farms as well.
You?
Yeah,
oh,
ex-battery
nice.
hens also make quite good ones. They take a little bit of rehabilitation, but
Okay.
they're really
I'm
good
going to
pets.
let you just
This is so
collect
funny
that
watching
one.
this chicken where it stretches like this and it does that leg out, but it's
Having a
stretching
little
Seems
away.
quite happy at the moment.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm going
no,
to just
I'll
very
catch-
quietly
I'll
say
catch him.
thank you, Paul.
Thank
so
you,
we
Paul.
don't spook him, and we're going to go over to the hub because we've got
Feel
our
how warm
Pet of
that
the Week
is. It's
pictures.
wonderful.
Very nice.
Oh, yes,
thank
we
you.
do.